The shot, George Crispo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold on to your seats, because from this moment on, we're going back in time. Hold this for a moment. Thank you. Please follow me back into this warm summer night in Cleveland, Ohio, United States of America. Right here, where we're standing, we're about to witness the final moments of the most amazing basketball game. Two teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls, are playing for the 1989 NBA playoffs. And the scoreboard says Cleveland 100, Chicago 99. But with 3 seconds left to play, there's still time left for one last shot. The Chicago Bulls know that if they make this shot, they will qualify for the next round. If they miss it, the dream is over. But there's a player in the Chicago Bulls team who plays with the number 23 and goes by the name of Michael Jordan. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's good. He's good. And Mr. Michael Jordan wants the ball. He wants the responsibility to make that last shot. And his teammates trust him. He's their go-to guy. So, with 3 seconds left to play, Mr. Michael Jordan has a clear sight on his goal, and he steps near the sideline and asks for the ball, and he gets it. And Mr. Michael Jordan puts the ball directly into his left hand, which he knows it's his worst hand, but it's also the only way he can keep it away from his defender. So when the time starts again, with 3 seconds left to play, Mr. Michael Jordan dribbles once, twice, 2 seconds left, then he changes directions and he stops. And with just 1 second to go, and with his direct defender desperately trying to wave a hand in front of his face, Mr. Michael Jordan raises the ball above his head, and from that moment on, the whole world starts moving in slow motion. He raises the ball and lets it go. And as the ball goes up, the crowd goes silent. And the shot goes in. The time goes off, the Bulls go crazy, they win the game. Michael Jordan is God. For the first time in the history of the game, one shot was so important that it got named after itself. The final shot of the 1989 Cleveland Cavaliers versus Chicago Bulls game was called The Shot. Not just another shot, not the greatest shot ever made, but the shot. The one. The shot. And why am I telling you this story about this basketball game that happened more than 20 years ago? Well, for several reasons. One of them would be because, just like the slogan says, I love this game. Basketball is a passion of mine. And so are the Chicago Bulls. I'm a real hardcore Chicago Bulls fan, and I almost burst into tears every time that I watch this videotape. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that I've watched it a lot. Way more than my therapist would like to know. But the main reason why I'm telling you this is because I honestly believe that every single one of us will sooner or later be called to make the shot. One of these days, everything that we stand for, our job, our career, our dreams, our family, will all depend on the outcome of one single decision, one final action, one last shot. And when that moment comes, we need to be ready. And we just need 2 things in order to make the shot. First of all, we need the ball. Because believe it or not, unless you have the ball, you cannot shoot it. We need the responsibility. We need to take charge. We need to be trusted. Our teammates need to know we can do it. And so we need to know we can do it. Because let's get this straight. If everything that we depend on, if our family, if our jobs, if our careers, if our dreams are depending on the outcome of one single action, I'm not passing my ball to Mr. Let me see what I can do with it. I want Michael Jordan on the spot. Nothing less. So now we have the ball, and we have no idea what to do with it. So the second thing we need to know is we need to know our game. In order to make the shot, we need to know everything about the game we're playing. Whatever's the name of the game, we need to know our game. We need to know all the rules, all the little details, all the secrets. We need to know to know what our goal is. We have to know exactly what we are aiming for. We need to know which one is our worst hand, and still sometimes it would be wise to use it. We need to know our game. Get the ball. Do what you have to do. Step up and know your game. And this is me making my shot at international speech contest. I have the ball. I asked for it, and my club passed me the ball. Then my area passed me the ball. Then my division passed me the ball. And every single one of you is passing me the ball right now. I can hear you saying in the back of my head, go on, you can do it. And even though all my fears and anxieties are desperately trying to wave a hand in front of my face, I'm standing tall. I'm just raising it above my head and letting it go. And as the ball goes up, and the crowd goes silent, Madam Contest Chair.